qualification and disqualifications of auditor also. Okay. Qualifications and disqualifications of auditor. And so what are the qualifications of auditor? The auditor may be either single person or group of person. The auditor either may be a group or single person. So what is the qualification of auditor? So first and foremost thing is auditor must and should have a like certification from the ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountancy of India. Okay. Later the after certification from ICAI, you may eligible to appoint the external auditor of a company. Okay. So next one is and other qualifications are like he must be faithful, truthful. Okay. He must conduct even meetings also at the time of auditing report. At the time of auditing program, he conduct a meetings. Okay, he may attend the meetings. Okay, so all these things comes under qualifications. We already discussed what are the disqualifications. Okay, if a person if a person is committed to a fraud or mistake, okay, if a person proved by the any convicted person, okay, convicted means jail shiksha padda person aina sare. If a person after appointment he became a person of unsoundment, okay, if a person after appointment he became a person of insolvent means not able to pay off debts to outsiders. Okay, if a person is related to the company directors, for example, if an external auditor, if an auditor is appointed as external auditor of a company, okay, so some of directors they are directly related to the, relatives means blood relations or other friends, okay, friends, blood relation. Next, even auditor is not eligible to acquire any kind of shares or debentures from the company. External auditor, okay. A person external auditor appoint avutunnadu ante he not allowed to take any kind of shares or debentures from the company. Okay, though that's the reason why then he is not eligible. That kind of persons to, and that is comes under disqualifications of auditing. Okay, disqualifications of auditing. Disqualifications of auditing. Okay, if a person is unsoundment, person is insolvent. Okay, next, if a person not having certification from ICAI, if a person is, if a auditor is external auditor is related to the company directors, okay, either in the form of friendship relation or in the form of blood relation or in the form of any family relation, the person is not allowed to appoint as an auditor of a company, external auditor of a company. Okay. So that is the qualifications and disqualifications of auditor. Next one is the how to conduct. Okay. So next one is the how to conduct audit. How to conduct audit program and planning. Okay. Before first one is the planning. Okay. After planning, audit program. Okay. First one is the audit planning. Simply audit planning. This is the final examination question, remember. Okay, audit planning. Next one. Audit program. So these two are the long answers now. Audit planning and audit program. So before program only, the planning is what is mean by planning? So like how to start, when to start, where to start, how to implement the audit plannings. Okay. Then how to report the auditing report, how to report the auditing reports. So all these things are comes under audit planning only. Okay, audit planning only. So generally, auditing is started after accounting system. Okay, where accounting system is completed, auditing is started. So audit first in the plan of auditing. First thing is, so is there any I mean accounting progress is completed or not? Okay. So first of all, audit planning లో ఏముంటుంది అంటే మనకు అక్కడ so before planning, I mean developing the time budgets. Okay, developing the time budgets, assigning audit staff personnel, scheduling dates for interim and year and audit procedures. Audit procedures. Okay. I mean, time budget means a number of hours expected to complete the work. Expected to complete the work. Already told you, yesterday class I was already told you, audit report. Audit report, the auditor is submitted at the time of AGM only. AGM only. If he fails to submit the report at the time of first AGM, he may be the person is like submission of that report is next AGM, next AGM. So I mean, first one is here budget, developing time budgets under audit planning. Under audit planning, so under audit planning, first one is time budget. Time budget. So time budget means number of hours is it going to be taking, number of hours for like completion of auditing report, for completion of auditing report. So time budget means number of hours. Number of hours. Okay. Next point B. Okay. Assigning audit staff personnel. Okay. I mean, auditing means that is not possible by single person, remember. Okay. That is not possible by to complete of auditing by a single person. That won't possible at all. Okay. Even auditors having some personal staff. Auditor having some personal staff. So that personal staff is assigning for their work. I mean, so verification of books of accounts. Okay. Is there any mistakes from the accounts? Okay. Even auditor also having some staff. Okay. So that is the second one. So I mean, appointing staff to the auditor. Okay. Assigning work. Okay, this is the second one. Assigning audit staff personnel. Next, third one. Scheduling the dates. Third one is the scheduling the dates. Okay. scheduling the dates. Okay, these are the main functions of planning. First of all, time budget. Time budget means number of hours. I mean, going to be take the auditing report, number of hours. Okay, means without number of hours fixing, I mean, the auditing is going to be take like lengthy period. Okay, time taking will be more. And I mean, without proper planning, the auditing is taking by, I mean, auditing report is taking by a number of hours, more number of hours. So in that reason, first function of audit planning is preparation of time budget, means how many hours are going to be take. Okay. Next one, assigning audit staff personnel. Assigning. Generally, if a auditor doesn't want to any personnel from the company, in that situation, he may appoint his personal representatives. Okay. If a person ready to assign like accountants or internal auditor or etc. If external auditor is accepted that assigning, okay, so that may be a valid one. So otherwise, if a auditor is denied, if auditor is refused to assigning staff from the company, in that reason he may recruit some kind of others. I mean, outsiders. Outsiders means auditor's personal staff. Auditor's personal staff. The personal staff also going to be used at the time of auditing in a company. Okay. So there is a possibility. There is a possibility. Next one, scheduling the dates. Scheduling the dates includes, say for example, how the planning was started and so date. Okay. How the planning was, I mean, completed and so date. Okay. Next two. I mean, we have any different types of statements are available in the company. Trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet, ratio analysis, funds flow analysis. Okay. We have different types of elements. If a company having, which is related to the production also. Okay. Company production to start out. Some companies are starting with directly without production. Without production means directly they purchased, I mean, company purchased goods from the producers and same goods to the either wholesalers or retailers. I mean, company not involving any production. So in that reason, company won't have any production department. If a company having a production department, even auditor is check out the even production department also. Okay, production department having machines, manpower, raw material, okay, stock, okay, finished goods, semi-finished goods, work in progress. All these things are verified by the auditor only. Auditor, remember, auditor verification. I mean, there is no fixed criteria. E place lone verify cheyalane rule em ledhu. Auditor have full of rights. That full of rights which is related to the accounts. Okay, whether it is financial account, human resource account, cost accounting, management account, whatever the accounting, the total accounting system is verified by the auditor. That's the reason why, based on company nature and size, okay, the audit planning is going to be changed. Okay, for example, if the company having starting with the production, in that region, then audit planning is different. Or else company start with directly sales. In that reason, audit planning is different. So that's the reason why audit planning depends on nature and size of the company. Even audit program also depends on nature and size of the company. Okay, if company nature is starting with the production, there is some kind of planning and program. If a company start without production, direct by a sales, I mean, without production means company won't involve sales. Okay, company directly purchased goods from the producers. Okay, same goods to the wholesalers or retailers. But in generally, in a company system, every company having some production. Remember, every company having it is directly or indirectly related to the production. Okay, so we as per the academics, we have that kind of topics. Okay, with production or without production. But practically, every company having production. For example, Reliance Industry. Example, Reliance Industry. Reliance Industry having different kind of businesses, different kind of businesses. Reliance Telecommunications, okay. Reliance Digital, okay. Whereas Reliance Trends, okay. Reliance Petroleum, Reliance Petroleum. Every product, every product having itself production department. Production department. For example, Reliance Digital. Reliance Digital. Reliance Digital means all electronic things, electronic related things, mobile phones, laptops, fridges, washing machines. Means itself Reliance company produced by the these kind of things. These kind of things. That's why even it is started from the production department. The adding is started from the production department. Okay. So where is the production and where is the production means where is the factory premises? Okay, where is the factory premises? Then in a factory premises having what kind of things are available? Okay, that things are like raw material, machine. I mean simply factors of production, land, labor, capital, organization. Is it available or not? After verification of factory premises, next one is office premises. Office premises having human resources, completely human resources. Okay, maximum. Finance from the production department from the office only. Okay, so that's the reason why it is depends on audit planning and programs are depends on company nature and size. So even time budget, assigning audit staff personnel, scheduling the dates. These are depends on nature and size of the company. It is the audit planning. Okay. In your textbook, there is a question of audit planning. Ma? Okay. Audit planning. Next one, audit program. Okay. Audit program. So audit program means like plannings are going to be implemented. Okay, audit plannings are going to be implementation. That is known as audit program. I mean, how to start the auditing. Okay, how to start, where to start, when to start, how to start. Okay, and then how to preparation of audit report. Okay, when the date of submitting. All these things are comes under audit program only. Audit program only. Okay. So audit program is a part of audit planning. Remember, audit program is a part of audit planning. Audit planning. So if you have a textbook, there is a specimen of audit program. There is a specimen of audit program. మీ దగ్గర టెక్స్ట్ బుక్స్ ఉంటే ఒకసారి ఈ ఆడిట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ గురించి ఓపెన్ చేయండి అమ్మా. అక్కడ మీకు ఒక ఇమేజ్ ఉంటుంది. ఉన్నాయా టెక్స్ట్ బుక్స్ ఉన్నాయా మీ దగ్గర ఇప్పుడు? ఒకసారి ఓపెన్ చేయండి అమ్మా. స్పెసిమెన్ ఆఫ్ ఆడిట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. ఉందా? సో specimen of audit program. Okay. Name of the client, date of commencement of audit, date of completion of audit, any special information from previous audit, nature of organization. Okay. Like specimen of audit program, name of the client. Name of the client means name of the company. Okay. Next one, date of commencement of audit. What is the date of commencement of audit? For example, this is the May month. May 27th is the date of commencement of audit. Date of completion of audit. I mean, from May 27th to 6 months, around December. December 26th or 27th, or else up to December 31st date. That is the date of completion of audit. Next, any special information from previous audit. Any special information. Remember, business is the going concern concept. Okay, company is the going concern concept. Going concern means like the company is going to be run. Okay, the company is going to be run. Okay, that's the reason why every business having different types of assets and liabilities. Okay, different types of assets and liabilities. Okay, business means it is being in very busy in nature, repeated times. Okay, the transactions which are repeated n number of times, that is known as business. That is known as business. So that's the reason why if any information which is related to the previous auditing, even if that even that information is it useful to present auditing, they may like depends on previous art also. Depends on previous art also. Okay. So remember, make it a mark of that specimen of audit program. Okay. ఇది రాస్తే మీకు అరౌండ్ ఒకవేళ ఈ క్వశ్చన్ వస్తే అరౌండ్ మీకు ఒక 40 to 50% ఆఫ్ మార్క్స్ పడుతుంది. అంటే 40 అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 16 మార్క్స్ అనుకోండి, అరౌండ్ 6 to 7 మార్క్స్ దీనికి ఇచ్చేస్తాడు. 6 to 7 మార్క్స్ ఇచ్చేస్తాడు. ఆడిట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ గురించి క్వశ్చన్ అడిగితే ఇది రాస్తే మీరు స్పెసిమెన్ ఆఫ్ ఆడిట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. ఓకే. సో in that having first of all year and month. See here year and month is from January to December, 12 months. Okay. Next, cash and bank balanced. Okay. Bank book balanced, cash book vouchers, petty cash vouchers. Okay. I mean purchase vouchers. Okay. Whereas sales voucher, returns voucher. Okay. I mean everything is available. That is the, I mean this program schedule is prepared by the auditor itself only. Remember. Okay. This specimen copy is prepared by the auditor only. Auditor or auditor personal staff. Prepared by this kind of program. Okay. So in generally, every type of business, what are the minimum essentials? Means first essential thing is what is the raw material? Of the company? Okay. So after raw material, what is the production cost? I'm saying overall companies. First of all, capital investment. After capital investment only, there is a possibility of all. Okay. So after okay, వినిపిస్తుందమ్మా నా వాయిస్ వినిపిస్తుందా? పవర్ పోయింది ఇక్కడ.
Yes sir.
Okay. Right. So first of all, capital investment. From capital investment only production. I mean production expenses. After production, sales. After sales, income. After income, profit. So all these things are like categorized by the auditor only. I mean, of course, already company is prepared like what is the production expenses, what is the sales expenses. So what is the sales, what is the income, what is the profit? Everything is submitted to the auditor. Okay. So is that information is genuine or not? Okay. Is that information how to audit the production expenses? Okay. Then how to audit the sales expenses? Okay. Then how to audit the total income of the company? Okay. Then what is the profit of the company? So it means all these things depends on the company sales only. I mean, okay. Production, sales, income. So it is comes under just like audit program. That is the specimen of audit program. Okay. Next, even examples of an audit program. అది కూడా ఉంటే ఒకసారి చూడండి అమ్మా. ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ కూడా రాయొచ్చు మీరు అక్కడ ఆడిట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ కి ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. ఓకే. సో లైక్ ఆడిట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఫర్ క్యాష్. Tell me, like cash is debit balance, credit balance. Cash book shows which balance, ma? Generally. Any idea?
Credit balance.
Remember, cash book always shows debit balance, ma. Always shows debit balance. Debit balance means surplus balance. Surplus. Okay. Remember, okay. I mean, without cash, we can't imagine the business. Whatever the business, whether it is sole trader, partnership, a company, Hindu undivided family, a cooperative society, whatever it is, cash book shows debit. Debit balance means asset balance. Remember, even single rupee, at least single rupee shows a debit balance. That is must. Okay. If cash book shows negative balance, your business is going to be dissolved. Simply. Okay. Your business is going to be dissolved. So that's the reason why whatever the debts you have, whatever the liabilities you have, so whatever the assets you have, okay, then your cash book always shows debit balance. Okay. Means cash book means what are the cash receipts and what are the cash payments. What are the cash receipts and cash payments? So cash receipts and cash payments means what are the cash sales of the company and what are the cash purchase of the company. Cash sales means amount is comes in or goes out. మీరు సేల్ చేస్తున్నారంటే మీకు అమౌంట్ వస్తుందా పోతుందా? అమౌంట్ వస్తుందా పోతుందమ్మా?
వస్తుంది.
Yes, amount is comes in. Okay, if you are sell something means the amount which is comes from the outsider, comes from the customers. Okay, that's the reason why what are the cash sales, what are the cash receipts? I mean, what are the cash receipts and cash payments? Cash receipts means amount from the sundry debtor. Okay, amount sundry debtor means customer. Okay, for example, if you are providing any credit to the customers, any credit to the customers. So what is the customer's information? If a customer amount paid to the business, what is the amount? Okay. I mean, what kind of customer? Okay. Then everything you have to disclose. Okay. So that is the cash receipts and cash payments. Cash payment means you are paying the cash too. You are paying the cash. For example, if I already told you, if a company having n number of transactions, means cash payments. Cash payments in the form of purchases, cash payments in the form of salaries, wages, rent, electricity, different types of expenses. A cash payment to the raw material department, cash payment to the machinery department. So all these are payments from the company. So that's why that is the payment. Payment means simply the amount which is paid to the outsiders. That outsiders includes either shareholders, debenture holders, creditors. Okay. Next, cash receipts from the outsiders. That is in the form of sales. First, every company major income is sales only. Okay. So what is the income from the sales? Okay. So if a company having different types of properties, like if a company having buildings, okay, that buildings are going to be lease. Okay. If a company having a land, free land, I mean freehold premises. Okay, freehold premises. Even that asset also going to be in the form of rent. Okay, all these are receipts. I mean that is the first program of auditing. Verification of cash book. Generally, cash book is divided into single column cash book, double column cash book, triple column cash book, petty cash book. Okay. I mean, simply every cash book having receipts and payments only. Simple receipts and payments. Okay. For example, single column cash book. Either, I mean, single rupee column. Double column is the double rupees column. Triple column is the 3 rupees column. So it is verified by the auditor only. That is the first example. Of audit program for cash. Next, audit program for purchase or purchase return. Audit program for purchase or purchase return. Okay. I mean, purchases. Okay. Purchases in the form of goods, in the form of assets. Okay. For example, what is mean by goods? Goods and meaning ఏంటమ్మా? What is mean by goods? Goods meaning ఏంటి తెలుసా? Goods. Swati Renuka, what is mean by goods?
Goods అంటే మెటీరియల్స్.
Goods అంటే
బిజినెస్ కి సంబంధించిన ఒక మెటీరియల్స్.
okay. I mean, simply goods means resale purpose. Remember, okay. For example, your company is producing like, or else your company is related to the watches. Your company is producing watches. I mean, related to the watches means you are purchasing watches from the producer, same to the customers. Okay. I mean, you are not producing anything. Your company is not producing anything. You are purchasing. You are purchasing from the like wholesaler. You are purchasing from the not a wholesaler, producer. Producer నుంచి purchase చేసి మీరు సేల్ చేస్తున్నారు. మరి నా వాయిస్ వినిపిస్తుందా?
Yes sir.
So, I mean, purchases, goods purchased from the producers, same goods to the wholesalers. That is the purchases. Okay, purchases. Goods purchased is different from the asset purchases. For example, you have a company. Your company was purchased a building purchases. Is it resale purpose or else is it usage in the business? What is the purpose of building purchases? దేనికోసం పర్చేజ్ చేస్తారమ్మా బిల్డింగ్?
Usage purpose.
Usage purpose only. I mean, fixed asset, it is not a good. Remember, fixed asset is not a good. I mean, fixed asset purchases, not a resale purpose. Okay. For example, building, furniture, land, machinery, plant. What is the use of machinery? Machinery is not resale purpose. With the help of machines, we produce the goods. Okay. The goods are going to be sale. It means goods means resale purpose. I mean, goods purchased is the resale purpose. Asset purchased is the usage in the business. That is the purchases and purchase returns. Okay. Purchase and purchase return. Goods purchase is different from the asset purchases. Okay. Asset is for usage within the business. Goods means resale purpose. For example, you purchased, I already told you one example. You purchased 10,000 watches from the so-and-so company. You are also a company, but you are not related to the production. Okay, your company is directly purchasing watches from the producer and same goods to the wholesaler or customer, directly customer. Okay, you are the middleman. You are purchasing 10,000 watches from the so-and-so watches company, fast track watches company. So, in generally, what is the reason for return? మనం ఒక థింగ్ ని మనం రిటర్న్ చేస్తున్నాం అంటే ఏ రీజన్ తో రిటర్న్ చేస్తాం మనం?
Credit sale.
Okay, note is correct ma, debit note is correct. What is the reason for return?
అందులో ఏదైనా డిఫెక్ట్ ఉంటే.
Yes, okay. Quality, quantity less. Okay. సో ఇవి ఉంటే మనం రిటర్న్ చేస్తాం. ఆ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కూడా దేంట్లోకి వస్తుందంటే ఆడిట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ లోకి వస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఆడిట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ విచ్ ఈస్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ద పర్చేజెస్ అండ్ పర్చేజ్ రిటర్న్స్. మీన్స్ పర్చేస్ ఇంక్లూడ్స్ గూడ్స్ పర్చేజెస్ అండ్ అసెట్ పర్చేజెస్. ఇఫ్ ద ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఈస్ గూడ్స్ పర్చేజెస్, సో దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ విచ్ ఈస్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ద గూడ్స్. ఓకే, Then what is the information which is related to the returns? Okay. If you have a return, your company are having a return, purchase returns. Then what is the note the company is preparing means debit note. Remember, debit note is prepared by the company and the debit note is sent to the supplier. I mean, fast track supplier ki manam note send chestam. So that is the purchase and purchase returns program. Next is sales and sales returns program. Sales and sales returns program. Same way, sales means sale of goods means that is to generate the income. Okay, sale of goods. First case, you are purchasing goods from the supplier, same goods to the customer. Same goods to the customer means sales. Okay. Good sale is different from the asset sale, remember. Okay. Asset sale is the fixed asset sale. Good sale is that is not a asset sale. Just you purchasing the goods, you sell the goods. You purchasing the asset, you sell the asset. At what time you are going to be sale? For example, machinery you are purchasing 5 years ago. A machinery you are purchased 5 years ago. So, if you want sell the machine, I mean the company wants sell the machine. What is the reason for sale of machine? General ga oka machine ni sale chestunnamante ఏ reason తో sale చేస్తాం మనం?
అది పాతగా అయిపోయిందన్న లేదంటే కొత్తది తీసుకోవాలని.
Yes. Like if a machinery capacity generally like it is going to be decreased. Okay, it is going to be decreased. So in that reason, you have to change the machine. Okay. So for example, building. Okay. Like based on starting of the company. So I mean, so and so length, so and so space, and so height building is enough. Anukunnaru. But after starting of a business, your business is going to be grow up. Building is not enough. I mean, our buildings are సరిపోవట్లేదు మీకు. అట్లాంటప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తారు మీరు? Either extension or it is resale, and in place of old building, then you have to buy a new building. Okay. Asset sale is different from the goods sales. Goods sale is the day-to-day income of the company. It is the day-to-day income of the company. But asset sale is not day-to-day income of the company. Asset sale is if the asset is going to be sale, the reasons for the sale. Okay. Either hike in the market or else the asset value is going to be decreased. Okay. Based on these two reasons, you are going to be sell the asset. Okay. That's the reason why. Then asset sale and goods sale along with sales returns. I already told you, you are purchasing 10,000 watches from the fast track company. Same watches to the customer. Me customer sale chesaru. Same 10,000 watches sale chesaru. There is a like disturbance. There is some disturbed watches. Disturbed watches means destroy, quality less. You are getting 1,000 watches returned from the customer. So what is the note means? Credit note. Remember, debit note, credit note, both notes are prepared by the business itself only. మీరే ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, మీ కస్టమర్ నుంచి ఏ నోట్ వస్తుంది? మీకు డెబిట్ నోటే వస్తుంది. బట్ మనం మాట్లాడేది ఇక్కడ కంపెనీ గురించి కాబట్టి కంపెనీ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ప్రిపేర్డ్ బై ద at the time of purchase returns or sales returns, both notes are prepared by the company only. Purchase returns and sales returns. I mean, debit note and credit note, both notes are prepared by the company only. So purchase returns at the time of purchases, goods returned to the supplier, whereas credit note is prepared by goods returned from the customer. Then that is a third example of audit program. Sales includes asset purchases and asset sales and goods sales. Next to if any returns from the customers, what kind of returns? Goods returns from the customer. That is the third one. Next, audit program for salary expense of key officers. Salary expenses. Okay, company having direct expenses and indirect expenses. Okay. Direct means those expenses which are related to the production. Okay. Those expenses which are related to the production, that expenses are direct expenses. So what are the direct expenses and what are the indirect expenses? Okay. For example, here the example is related to the indirect expenses. Indirect expenses means after production. After production, every expense is the indirect expense only. After production, every expense is the indirect expense only. For example, production placed at factory premises. But that sale cheyali. Sale cheyalante em cheyali from the production place to customer's place. Transportation. Transportation expense is the indirect expenses. మరి అది ఎట్లా రోడ్డు మీద పెట్టి అమ్ముతామా? లేదు కదా. Then we have to take a building. We have to take a building. Rent. Building rent is the indirect expenses. Then we have to promote the good. We have to promote the goods. Okay. A goods to promote cheyali. Advertisement expenses. Packing expenses. Interest. Okay. Then we have to pay key managerial persons. Key managerial persons means if every company having 3 levels. Top level, middle level, and lower level. So middle level management. Okay. Middle level management is the, middle level management and high level management. Top level management having key managerial persons. KMP persons and key managerial persons. For example, president, vice president, okay, director, whereas CFO, chief financial officer, okay, CEO, okay, all these persons are known as key managerial persons. Okay, key managerial persons are the top level, whereas middle level are production department head, marketing departmental head, human resources, okay, whereas finance department head, whereas research and development departmental head, వీళ్ళందరికీ పే చేసేటువంటి సాలరీస్. ఆ సాలరీస్ అన్ని కూడా మనకి ఏ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ అంటే ఇండైరెక్ట్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్. రిమెంబర్, ఇండైరెక్ట్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్. ఓకే. సో వాట్ ఆర్ ద సాలరీస్ టు ద కీ మేనేజరియల్ పర్సన్స్? Key managerial persons. That is the next example of audit program. Audit program. We have here major examples. Remember, these examples you have to implement at the time of exam. At the day of exam, you have to implement all these things. Okay. The first program is which is related to the cash receipts and cash payments. Second example of audit program is purchases. Goods purchases, asset purchases. Returns, if goods are returned. Next one, sales. Goods sold out or else assets sold out. Next, goods returned. Next one, salaries which is paid to the key managerial persons in the organization. So it is about examples of audit program. Examples of audit program. Okay. Next one, types of audit programs. Okay. Types of audit program. Types of audit program. First one is fixed. Second one is flexible. So these are the types of audit program. Fixed audit program and flexible audit program. Fixed means simply there is no changes. There is no changes implementation of audit program. There is no changes. Okay. I mean fixed dates. Okay. Like fixed hours. Okay. Fixed date and fixed hours. It is the fixed audit program. Flexible audit program based on information availability. Generally, every auditor is followed by the fixed audit program only because of every information already submitted to the auditor by a company. That's why everything is available to the auditor. Maximum cases. Flexible audit program. Say some kind of companies want only, they won't submit proper accounting reports to the auditor. In that reason, the program of auditing is by changing. Okay. For example, I already told you, yesterday I already told you, companies created one voucher. What is that voucher? Purchase voucher. That purchase voucher, like what is having? Companies purchased machinery. Companies purchased a machinery. The machinery cost is 5 crores. That is the voucher. Okay. Companies purchased a voucher. Companies purchased a building. The building cost is 5 crores. The building cost is 5 crores. Voucher is there. Voucher is there. But if asset is not available, if machinery is not available, in that reason, as an auditor, what he will do means he is changing the audit program. He is changing the audit program. Okay. Say for example, if asset is there but voucher is not available. If asset is there, voucher is not available. Then in that situation also the program is going to be changed. That is the flexible audit based on information availability of the company, based on information availability, based on accounting information availability of the company. The audit program is going to be fixed, or else it is going to be flexible. If correct information undankondamma, then audit program fixed ga untundi. The name change cheyadam ledhu, dates, schedules, everything is fixed. If information is not fulfilled, or information is not correct for auditing from the company, in that reason the audit program is going to be changed. That is the types of audit: fixed audit program and flexible audit program. Okay. So రేపు అటెండ్ అవుతారా అమ్మా క్లాస్ కి? హలో స్వాతి, రేణుక, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
రేపు అటెండ్ అవుతారా?
అటెండ్ అవుతాం సార్.
మీకు ఎగ్జామ్ డేట్స్ ఎప్పటి నుండి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది?
సార్ ఫ్రమ్ 31st onwards సార్.
May 31st. ఓకే. May 31st అంటే మీకు ఏ డే అవుతుందమ్మా? వెడ్నెస్డేనా?
Yes, sir.
ఓకే, రైట్. ఓకే అమ్మా, విల్ మీట్ టుమారో. రేపు కూడా 1 or 2 లాంగ్ ఆన్సర్స్ ఏదైనా డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. ఓకేనా?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
ఓకే.